It's like a poetry slam.
Where we
It is, it's true. We call them what we call them and what we don't call them. All right, so just try to outdo each other, interrupt each other.
We were worried about vaginas, what we call them and don't call them.
A powder box, a poochie, a poppy, a pee-pee, a pulu, a panini, a pal, and a peach.
There are a lot of things that make it unique. First of all, there are 30 plus performances in New York City, but this is the only one that's taking place in a church. We also have a cast of 36 at last count, and I'm very excited about this. They range in age from 13 to 88.
Eve Ensler, she is the writer. She was doing a lot of work with women who were in abusive relationships, and she saw a common theme in that there was all of this shame and this kind of misunderstanding, and so she started doing these interviews.
So they were vagina interviews, which became Vagina Monologues. Over 200 women were interviewed. At first, women were reluctant to talk. They were a little shy, but once they got going, you couldn't stop them. Women secretly love to talk about their vaginas. They get very excited, mainly because no one's ever asked them before.
And V-Day was kind of created out of that. So people were coming to the monologues and really wanted to get involved.
Yes, the Vagina Monologues are amazing and powerful and heart-wrenching and poignant and funny, but the goal is really to raise awareness around violence against women and to end the shame that surrounds it, ends the cycle of silence around it.
We come together as a group from many different walks of life. Here it's being spoken out loud. Here it's being allowed to be said, this has to stop.
You know, the issue really requires a lot of work and a lot of understanding that this is something we really have to deal with.
It means a lot to have her here, especially this year, because the Spotlight Monologue is about young girls. So I really think it's impactful to see young people up there who can talk about this and really express themselves and express the words of the people who wrote the story.
Rule 8. No one can take anything from you if you do not give it to them.
The idea of the sex slaves really scared me, how they have young girls like our age or even younger using them for their bodies and don't even appreciate them, like they don't want to ask their name or anything.
I've been working on the Vagina Monologues. This will be my 5th year, and it's always, I get a little something different out of it. Kind of changes my life a little way every year, a little differently, yeah.
The show sells out every year, and so it's not so much about selling tickets, it's more about getting as many people involved to help raise money and to really share the message about ending violence against women.
And we decided as a group that we would choose 2 beneficiaries in the city, and coincidentally, they both deal with human trafficking. One is the Asian Women's Society, and the other organization is GEMS.
It's only in the last 5 years that rape has actually been illegal in Haiti. And because of the disaster and more women are homeless and seeking shelter, they're so much more vulnerable. So we're very excited that we've scheduled this matinee, and all of the proceeds from that day will go to the women of Haiti.
Right? Yeah, because what I like about this is that it's a way of trying to change the world, but you also get to act, so you get to be artistic and you get to really put yourself into it too.
It's been inspiring for me, and I don't see how we could end it at the end after the play. I think I'm a addicted organizer, and I'm going to do something. I'm not just going to go home and go back to bed, you know. So.